I was very skeptical
and nervous.
and nervous.
And I think nervous also that what if it didn't work?
And surgery was my only option.
And yes, it was our last shot.
When I first started talking with you and you explained the treatments you were going to give to me, I felt a whole lot better, a lot more at ease. And I wasn't quite as scared because I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Also, when you looked at Mike's x-rays and you said, these aren't that bad, this is totally treatable, I can't tell you how that made me feel so relieved, because I was just being told, we were just being told that his back was a mess. It was a mess and he has to have surgery and there is nothing that can be done.
I got hope, which was fantastic because I didn't think there was going to be a way to make myself better at this point. I left the office that day with a back brace, which gave me a fair amount of improvement just from support. And I had about 4 decompression treatments, and I steadily improved. And that's been about 14 months ago, and I haven't had any more low back pain.
I see a lot of patients, and a lot of them have back problems. So I recommended a number of patients to see Dr. Jakob for their back pain, and the patients came back to me and said they felt fantastic. As a matter of fact, they told me that Dr. Jakob uses a number of devices that seem to really help them a lot. So after hearing the patients with their good results, I decided to see him myself for my neck problems, which I've developed after 20 years of podiatry. So I went to see Dr. Jacobs, and lo and behold, I feel fantastic. My neck feels better, and I was really impressed with the equipment that he has that helped me a lot. And I would highly recommend Dr. Jacobs for your chiropractic needs.
Continue to have the pain. I happened to see an advertisement about Dr. Jacobs. I didn't believe in what I saw, but I decided to give Dr. Jacobs a call. He explained to me after seeing my MRI that he could get me to about 90% where I would not have any pain. So with that in mind, I decided to give Dr. Jacobs a chance. He worked with me for about 2.5, 3 months, and believe it or not, it actually worked. I feel great, and Dr. Jacobs released me, and I felt real good about that. I could walk again, I could sleep properly with no pain at all. Very surprising.
My back was really sore. I came to Dr. Jakob. I wasn't expecting the results that I received. After just a few treatments, my back was feeling really better, and I'm still lifting 70-pound bags. However, I have not had to return for treatments again.
I thought he was going to be disabled for the rest of his life at the age of, at that time, 47 years old, or 48.
I thought I was wheelchair bound.
Yes. When we came to see you, and when he had almost immediate relief from the first table that you put him on, I can't even begin to tell you what it was like for me. I mean, I could just get emotional right now because that was such a hard time for us. What I felt when he was like, oh my goodness, this feels so much better. And it was like, the sigh and the weight was taken off my shoulders. And then as he continued to go back and to come back to you, and he got better and better, it was like the light was getting brighter and brighter.
I came to Dr. Jacobs' practice, and at that time, I came here for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I found that the pain slowly left. Then over a couple of months, the numbness did too.
My family physician told me to come to see Dr. Ben Jakob, who performed decompression therapy on me as well as laser. I'm not in the kind of pain I was in. I'm not taking the amount of pain medicine I was taking prior to this. And if it were legally possible for me to stand on a corner and hand out business cards, I would do so with Dr. Jakob. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put a license tag together on my car that says Miracle, because as far as I'm concerned, the man is a miracle worker.
I've had 2 subsequent bouts, the last of which really left me in severe pain, and I was able to get relief rather quickly through Dr. Jacobs' treatment. The pain in this last episode was really excruciating. I had pinched nerve, and an MRI revealed that I had a herniated disc, but after about a week and a half of treatment with Dr. Jakob, I now feel pretty close to normal.
Within 2 visits, I was already functioning much better, and through the course of treatment, I'm able to function again. The severe pains are gone. It's great to be able to get up in the morning and know that if I have pain, it's going to be so mild I probably won't even notice it unless I'm thinking about it, which I don't. And I'm able to just function and live again, and I just thank Dr. Jakob very much for that, for giving me my functioning and my life back.
I went to see Dr. Jakob and had no idea what to expect, was scared, nervous, but I was in so much pain I didn't care. Dr. Jakob took me in hand, soothed my nerves, and very gradually helped me through his treatments to lose the pain. In fact, lose it to the extent where I can stand now and walk and move and sit without pain. Sitting and standing is a pleasure now, not pain.
Once I got in and Dr. Jacobs gave me some treatments, I was in less pain than I had been in the past 6 years.
Dr. Sadovnik, you've told us a lot about the many patients that you have referred to me for treatment of pain. But you have a personal story regarding your pain and treatment in our office. Can you tell our viewers about that?
One day I did a really bad movement with my neck, and I had the most incredible pain I ever had in my life. Being a physician and treating pain in patients, believe me, it was not easy to treat myself. I asked a physician to help me, but after several weeks of dealing with this severe pain, I got an MRI and ended up having a herniated disc in my cervical spine. Waited a week later, the pain, despite about strong medications, was getting worse. So I called you. You took me in your office. I remember 5 treatments were enough to take care of all the pain, but after the first treatment, I was 80% improved. Thank you very much for all you did for me. Not only that, then my wife had a problem with her own spine, and I also sent you my daughter-in-law. They both doing really well.
Can you tell our viewers what the treatments felt like? Were they painful? Were they uncomfortable? What were they like?
They were totally pain-free. They were so comfortable that I almost fell asleep most of the time on the tables that I was being worked on. I was that relaxed. And I'm not a type of person that relaxes very easy under these circumstances.
Mike just kept saying, wow, this feels really good. He was getting relief immediately.
Treatment was amazing. I'm a whole lot better, almost 98% better, Doc. I can shoot pool, I can go back to work, I can wash dishes, I can take a bath. I cannot believe how relieved I am.
No pain medicine.
No pain medicine whatsoever.
I have my husband back. We were facing maybe a permanent disability. We heard that several times.
Yes.
And I just said, this is not happening to us. We're too young. He's too young. This is, maybe that happens when you're 75 or something. Yeah, I have my husband back. I have my life back.
With so many new cutting-edge devices, instruments, and treatment protocols entering the market over the past few years, we have numerous amazing treatment options for patients to try. The beauty of my practice is how we can effectively treat almost any body part, from knee injuries and arthritis to headaches, shoulder and elbow problems, hip pain and dysfunction, ankle pain and plantar fasciitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, tendinitis, and chronic pain syndromes. We use cutting-edge tools like low-level lasers to reduce inflammation and pain, proprietary taping methods like kinesiotaping to improve range of motion and increase circulation. We use stainless steel tools or my hands to break up adhesions and loosen tight muscles, or a remarkable device called the ATM2, which immediately reduces pain and increases functionality. Bottom line, no matter where you're experiencing aches and pains, odds are I can help you. And the best part of all is that most of our treatments involve little or no discomfort.
Dr. Jacob's impressive treatment results and hundreds of success stories have not gone unnoticed by the medical community. Many doctors within the greater Baltimore area are referring their patients to be treated by and cared for by Dr. Jakob and to experience the benefits of his unique methods of treating chronic pain. Listen to what the chief of neurosurgery at both Sinai and St. Joseph's Hospital, Dr. Neil Naff, has to say. Spinal decompression therapy is usually an excellent option for patients with tough-to-treat spinal pain. I send my patients directly under the care of Dr. Ben Jakob because he is able to correctly determine the appropriate course of action for each individual patient and therefore deliver the best results. His unusually high success rate and stellar reputation speak for themselves.
There has been quite a bit of talk about spinal decompression therapy for the treatment of chronic, ongoing low back or neck pain. There is no question that this form of care can provide fantastic results to a high percentage of patients. What makes our office unique is that we combine both manual and computerized forms of decompression into a single visit. Because we have so many physicians referring their patients to our facility for this type of care, we can offer this technology at a significant discount.
I really appreciate Dr. Jacobs. I really think he's a godsend with his technique.
And I'm here to tell you today that I have no pain. I'm about to turn 60 years old and I feel great. I want to say again, thank you, Dr. Jacobs, for all the help you did for me.
I went for my follow-up visit to my physician's office and told him my results. He was amazed. He couldn't believe I had absolutely no pain. I would recommend Dr. Jacobs and his decompression therapy to anyone. It's amazing. It helped me.
If you have back pain, as I've experienced on and off for approximately the last 20 years of my life, I would definitely recommend that you seek the assistance of Dr. Jakob because it works. It truly works.
Thank you for helping all of our patients. And for all the viewers that are watching, you have any pain right now, or you know anybody who has pain, acute or chronic, do yourself a favor, call Dr. Jakob. He will help you the same way he helped me, my wife, my daughter-in-law, and more than 100 of my patients.
If you're one of the patients who is still struggling of lower back pain and so far all the different modalities didn't help you, I would highly recommend to call Dr. Ben Jakob, ask him for evaluation and treatment, and I would feel very comfortable to advise my own patients to do the same thing.
My suggestion to anyone that has pain in their back, neck, legs, and they've had other types of treatment and it has not been alleviated, give Dr. Jacobs a call and see what he can do for you. He certainly did wonders for me, and that's from the heart.
I don't care how long you've been in pain. I don't care how many treatments you've tried and tested. You owe it to yourself to give me a call and allow me the opportunity to help you resolve your pain issues once and for all.
In this fast-paced world where every minute matters, you can't afford to be slowed down with pain. The opportunity to improve your situation has never been easier. Experience for yourself what hundreds are calling the most effective form of treatment they have ever tried. Even if you have not gotten better with physical therapy, pain medications, exercises, injections, or even surgery, the perfect solution for your pain may now be available. Imagine how great it would feel if you could finally get back to feeling like yourself again, being active and energetic with your friends. Why not start now and make up for all the time lost that you've missed with loved ones because of your nagging, horrible pain? Whether you're a tireless weekend warrior who's been stopped in your tracks due to pain, or are simply trying to enjoy your golden years gracefully and comfortably, you owe it to yourself to give Dr. Jakob a call and see how he can help you. Call now.